All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do a 2-page data merge, specifically a front and back data merge for some escort cards in InDesign. So let's dive in. This is the design that we're working with. We want the name to be on the front and we want the back to have the table number on it. And then I've set this up basically as a merge file. So we have our spreadsheet with our full name and our table number in different columns. If you want more information about data merge, I do have a longer video on it, but I specifically want to show you how to do this with 2 pages. So if we want something that's front and back with variable data, meaning something different on each page, we do have to upload a document to our favorite printer, PrintsWell. I have a ton of videos on them and a $25 coupon code if you want to use them for the first time. But they require that variable data to be, page 1 is the front, page 2 is the back of the front card, page 3 is the second card, page 4 is the back of that second card, etc. So we're alternating all the way down. And how do you create that here in InDesign with your data merge? Basically, what you want to do is just set up your merge file as 2 pages, and you can use merge fields on the front and back. You also don't have to use merge fields on one of the pages if you don't need them. For instance, if you were just printing a pattern on the back or the name of the couple or something like that. In this case, I'm going to do full name on the front, and then we're going to have our table number on the back. It will look like this. Basically all is well. And then I want to make sure that this is all good with the circle, and then I'm gonna order it as a circle and then print it in half. So I added those guidelines here on the parent page, and then I will be able to delete them later. So really it's just that simple, and we'll go through and create our merge document now. Let's use all records. Give it a second to figure out, and then there's going to be a couple pages with overset text, which is totally fine. I can go through and fix those. This looks a little weird. If that ever happens, you just want to make sure you have high quality display on. And then we have our file that we'll be able to save out. So we have name, we have Azad's table number here, Lindsay's name, and then Lindsay's table number 15, and you can always check it against your spreadsheet if you want. So we have Azad at table 13, Lindsay at table 15, and then it just alternates all the way down. Now it's time to delete these guidelines, so I'll just delete them off of the parent page, and then we have this file ready to go, ready to order for printing. So whenever I'm ready, I can just go up and do an export it as a PDF, and we'll have exactly what we need with all of that variable data on both pages. And again, if you don't have variable data on one of the pages, that's completely fine. It will still alternate like this. It does understand that this is page 1, page 2, etc. So I just think that's really genius. And in the past, I've gone through and done my merge and then gone in and added, a new page in the middle of all the pages to make the back. So this is just an easier way to do that, especially if you do have that variable data on every single page. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think. And if you're not super comfortable with variable data, I understand this was kind of a level 2 video. So I do have a more beginner one, but it's all about kind of turning those spreadsheets into those merged files where you have addresses, escort cards, table numbers, whatever it is that you need on each page, kind of correlated, to match whatever you have in your spreadsheet. So definitely recommend checking that out if you are not super familiar with data merge in InDesign. And if you are, then I hope this is helpful in understanding how you can do a 2-page front and back option. Thanks, everyone.